Okay.
1, 2, 3. And guys, welcome back to the Triple O Podcast with your boy, JC to C.
And Rick.
And Denzi.
Perfect. And in this episode, we just want to lay back, chillax, and talk about, well, we like talking about, you know, trashing on Marvel and all that kind of stuff. But before we do, let's get a little recap. We're recording this in December, so end of 2023, and just wanted to ask, what's everybody's highlight in 2023?
Okay, let's start with our new guy.
Yeah,
You
Denzi.
wanna start off with me? To be honest, I don't really remember. But
Okay.
not much really happened other than, what's it called? I got my driver's license
Oh.
at the beginning of the month.
Okay, but wait, little context. How old are you?
Oh, yeah. It's a little bit late, but I'm 21.
No, that's not that bad, actually. I got mine when I was 20. So.
Oh, that's not... Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
That's
not
true.
that bad.
Yeah.
I don't
Bro,
remember.
What did you,
I'm old.
Where did you go? Like, what was like something big this year?
I thought we're still talking about license.
No, okay, your license is dust at this point. It's like
So
it's like
3 years
laminated
ago.
paper compared to
Exactly.
like, you know.
2023. A lot of things happen. Oh, you know what? In terms of that, so
Personally to you.
yeah.
Yes.
So for those who don't know, I am also a photographer. So
Eric Etoroso Photography. Search
Plug
him up.
it.
check it out.
Plug it.
And so there were a lot of job for me this year. I did 3
You signed
weddings.
you signed a lot of clients.
Yeah, it was good.
And he recruited me as his unpaid intern. So it was great.
It's always good.
Yeah, sweating and not getting paid.
Yeah,
Hungry too. I remember that.
That's how it is.
I
And then you get to pay for that food for us.
I know. No, the funny part is he didn't even feed me. The client paid, like, fed us. It's great.
Holy.
So yeah, it was great for that part. And work still work. Lots of work.
Well, another subcontext is that these two actually work together.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm a
Big contrast.
care aid. So
Almost 40, 21. Figure that out.
Boomer, Gen Z.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
my lord. Yeah. The gap.
Wait, is it really? Am I really
The
a
gap
boomer?
is-
You know what?
No.
The gap is real.
I take offense to being called a boomer because I'm actually a millennial in terms of
Yes.
Yeah.
the year.
You're post boomer.
But that's the thing though, like because I'm such a post boomer, I know much more boomer stuff than the millennial stuff.
No, actually, you're in a good bridge because
No,
you
yeah.
taught me a lot of
Like-
my stuff,
Yeah.
right? So it was more of like, hey, you got to know what this is the latest stuff. So
Yeah.
it
You
wasn't
keep
like,
up to date.
exactly.
That's true.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's good.
But yeah,
It's okay because you got a child of like you have a mind of a child. So whatever.
that's true. That's what it is, guys.
Okay, personally,
Personally, I am the same.
mind you, one thing I noticed about him was that his hair is thinning a lot more.
He keeps stop with the hair, man.
Hey, but yeah, that's kind of a recap. So on to speaking of recaps, let's recap what's been happening with Marvel and how bad it is.
Yeah, let's talk about the Marvel's movie, how it
No,
bombed.
actually, wait. Let's go back straight from after Endgame,
All right.
because Endgame was penultimate, like epic,
Yeah. At the peak.
literally everything top.
Very
right?
peak.
Yeah,
Very
it was a
peak. We were on Mount Everest.
Yes.
Where are we now?
We're in the slums.
Mariana's Trench. That's what it is.
I don't think so.
No,
but
it can't get any worse.
We're deep. Oh, it could get worse. I mean, have you seen Wish? Have you seen?
Okay, let's chronologically break it down so that the audience follows us. Okay.
But anyway, so if you talk about Marvel, so you know how bad what do you call this? Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania
That's in the later part of Phase 4.
still the same.
I know, but I'm just saying, let's go from the beginning timeline, bro.
What about it?
Come on, bro.
Iron Man.
No, you goof. So after Endgame was,
I don't remember.
see, Denzi, can you?
I think
sorry,
it's
I'm
the,
calling Denzi. Denzi,
what's
can
it?
you look it up?
No, not Spider-Man. my
Phase
bad.
4, Phase 5. That.
I think Spider-Man. no, not Spider-Man.
I think it is actually.
But either way, so you still got that Black Widow with Scarlett Johansson. Right?
Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi.
Oh.
Shang-Chi, Black Widow, Shang-Chi,
Spider-Man 3.
Spider-Man. Yeah, Spider-Man 3.
Yeah.
And
then I think everything just started to go sour.
2 out of those 3 movies were great.
Was the
only a few.
Doctor Strange multiverse. Because that multiverse.
What's wrong with that multiverse?
Okay, so I felt like they were gonna go to multiverse,
yeah.
but they just went to only
They
one.
went to one. No, like they introduced other verses, but we only saw them for a second.
Yeah, they were
Right?
all like a second, and then the only universe they went to is that place I forgot now.
Yeah.
But that was it, and then they
Where
just
we saw Reed Richards as
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
and that's it, man. Like seriously,
Like,
Okay.
that was the thing. I you know how which one is a much better version was the What If with Doctor Strange,
yes.
the
okay.
evil Doctor Strange.
He wasn't evil.
That
He
wasn't
did it for
evil.
love.
Oh, I forgot his actual
Okay.
name,
Mhm.
but that one's a much better version
Speaking
of
of which-
a multiverse.
What if season 2 is coming out?
Oh yeah, that's that I'm waiting.
One of the
right?
few bright lights
Soon?
of this.
Yeah, season 2 is coming out, bro.
Yeah. So okay,
So that's the start.
so you
Starting
didn't like
to-
multiverse,
I liked it, but
but
you
it
could-
wasn't.
it
It's
wa-
starting to decline.
It's starting to decline, right? So then after
Okay.
that is the Quantum Mania, right?
Okay.
Ant-Man and the Wasp. That
Yeah,
one,
well, I
Yeah.
actually didn't get to watch it, and I think I ruined myself with all these reviews. So I was just like, I didn't even try to
so,
watch it.
So the thing is, it's not bad, but it's not great either,
it's like in the middle,
right?
basically.
Yeah, it's like you have a
Mid.
hero, but he's not the actual
Hero?
hero. Like his storyline does not involve him being that much of a story.
I mean, I
Yeah,
can concur
basically.
just because when I was watching the trailers and scenes and stuff, I'm like, there's really no character development about
That's
Paul
right.
Rudd's character. It was
That's
mostly
right.
like just a way to you to introduce Kang the Conqueror and all his
That's right.
multiverse counterparts. So I was like, okay,
I know, and then what I didn't like too is like they made Kang a little bit more like an easy person to defeat. Like he didn't have that feel of like, oh, I'm a threat.
yeah, but at the same time, it didn't. It wasn't like, what's the word I'm looking for? It wasn't like he, because remember this is like origin for Kang.
Yeah, but
It wasn't
but
like penultimate. Hey, I know what my threat is now. I'm gonna go and like.
I think for me it's like if only they made him feel like more like a Doctor Doom type, because he is like Doctor Doom in the comics.
Oh,
Yeah, except he's just a Except he's just a time traveler.
Yeah, he's just a time traveler. So it's like, like if you defeat him, he'd still come back and give you heck.
Yeah.
He would still ruin something. This guy is like, it's like, oh, we defeated him, but the threat doesn't feel like there's a threat
Right.
from
right.
from this particular what is his name?
From Kang.
From Kang.
From as the ultimate villain of Phase 4-5.
That's right. But they're saying Kangs are gonna be dangerous, but you don't feel it. You don't feel as much compared to like Thanos when
Oh, yeah,
when he during Phase 1-2,
oh yeah.
right? Well, you felt like
His presence.
his presence
His
when
presence,
he
it
was
was there.
in. Yeah, you could
Yeah.
feel like, oh man, this guy is about to.
He's like menacing, you know.
Yeah, that's right.
Fair enough.
Kidding.
Yeah.
No, so okay, so one of the things I think they messed up on was, if you look at Thanos from Phase 1 to 3, basically, every single like conflict in most of the movies has something to do with Thanos. With Avengers, it was Loki was basically recruited to go and conquer Earth,
Yeah.
right? Guardians was the Infinity, the Reality Stone. No, the purple one. The one he did a dance off to,
Yeah.
right?
Power.
And it was Ronan the Accuser. By the way, I hated how they used Ronan that way.
Yeah, same here.
Terrible, but I love the actor. But yeah, another henchman of Thanos,
Thanos,
right?
yeah.
So in Kang and Phase 4 and 5, I didn't really see any integration. Like, oh, all of this is the machinations of Kang the Conqueror. It's more like, did you watch Loki? If you didn't watch Loki, you wouldn't understand.
Yeah, so in Loki, I kind of like his characterization of his beginning.
Mm-hmm. Like, real pre. It's not even Kang the Conqueror. It's
yeah,
just Victor Timely in
Yeah.
itself.
yeah, like
'Cause
another
he's-
version.
Yeah.
But that's what's cool about Kang is like when you want to defeat Kang, you gotta be smart to defeat Kang.
Oh.
You cannot be like strong, just
You
strong.
can't just like beat him to a pulp
yeah.
because
You,
he's
you gotta be smart. That's why I don't know why they made Kang come without having Fantastic Four, because Reed
This is
Richards
true.
is the guy
Yeah.
to be able to think
Yeah.
like to defeat this guy. You know what I
True.
mean?
True.
That's true.
Right?
True.
I mean,
but then they should have just gone with them with Victor Von Doom, and then they should have just done like how they did in the comic book recently is the restart of Marvel Universe.
yeah. But either way, I think they're doing that now. But
But-
who knows?
Do you think they're gonna
Reset.
I mean, like, with Kang, do you think he's still gonna be the main villain
Oh.
moving forward because of what keeps happening? With the
I mean,
allegations
I,
and stuff with the
yes.
actors?
I keep hearing that they're gonna.
They're gonna recast him, or they're just gonna switch to Doctor Doom.
I think from the way I hear things is that they're gonna take out
Well, they
Jonathan
still haven't.
Majors.
They still haven't they haven't fully committed whether they're gonna take him off or not because his
Yeah.
trial is
Yeah.
or
So
his
ongoing.
yeah, it's still
Yeah, it's
ongoing.
ongoing. Plus, at the same time, with Bob Iger, with the recent Marvel's decline of not having, hitting the
Box
The-
office.
the mark,
the
the box
standard-
office,
The
right?
standard
Yeah.
box office.
Yeah, so they're like, okay, because he was saying like, oh, because there wasn't much insight or checking on quality during pandemic, so a lot of this was not, double checked or triple checked before. It
So
was,
Feige should be fired.
well,
Uh,
not,
Yeah, he should be.
in a way,
Really?
in a way, yes and no, because he is the head, but
He's literally the guy who guides the whole boat.
yeah. So who knows? Like, I don't know what kind of restructuring or
So
Yeah.
on that note, if they do Doctor Doom, they need to bring Fantastic Four. They need to be good cast. I suggest Emily Blunt and
John Krasinski.
yeah, because he's already done
No,
Reed
it's-
Richards.
no,
I heard they already casted it.
they already
Who is
cast-
it?
Pedro Pascal, the Mandalorian.
I know.
Why? I
I'm
know
like-
I love him, but why? I don't.
I
need
don't
to
think
see
he
him in
fits the role.
everything.
I don't think he fits the role.
He's
He's
fits
not.
the
He's
role.
not like elegantly smart. He's rough
No.
smart.
Yeah, he can make it work, but I just think, in my opinion,
No,
he's
He
not the
should've
type of guy
been-
you see
no,
to be like, oh, that's Reed Richards.
it's true.
He's not even that tall. I'm sorry, but Reed Richards has to be tall.
Okay, all right, yeah, whatever you think is Reed Richards, but we all agree that he
Yeah.
doesn't fit that.
He's not the mold that he should have been.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't mind the,
Wait, who's Sue then?
but I like
Look
the
that up.
original guy, from the original Fantastic Four. From
Oh.
Fox.
Oh, dude, that guy is great.
Yeah,
Yeah, because he's kind of like the nerdy.
yeah, he's got the nerd.
Yeah, not Miles Teller. That's different.
No.
Nobody
Miles
talks
is-
about that.
Yeah, Miles is too strong of a.
No, he's Maverick now.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's Maverick now.
But yeah, so in that regard too, like
Danger
you know
Zone.
how Marvel, the Marvels,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Oh,
Brie-
you want
Brie
to talk
Larson.
now?
Yeah,
Oh,
but
God.
it's
Yeah,
in
let's bash on that freaking show
Yeah.
or movie.
everything is in decline. Like this is like for me, in Disney as a whole,
Yeah.
I think this is where it's like, this is their biggest downfall. This is their anniversary kind of thing, and Marvel's
Yeah.
failed. Their Disney movie Wish failed. Another, I forgot what's the other movie that they have, and it's failed too.
But you know why I feel like they don't even recognize how much of a failure they are lately? It's because they have their own like hive mind mentality where like, oh, whatever we make, we're good.
Yeah.
And then all the people like, what do you think? Oh yeah, it's great. Your Marvel, it's great. Which is stupid because it's like,
what did you find?
I don't. It's not really giving an answer. It's giving names of multiple women.
oh, so they
to
haven't
one.
confirmed.
Yeah, it hasn't been
Haven't
confirmed.
confirmed.
I heard Margot Robbie was.
Why?
I was like,
Why?
why?
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but like guys can't find anything else. You might as well just put names in there.
Yeah, there's like
It's like
so many
Eternals.
good actors.
You know, who I think
That's
will
basically
be.
like casting for Eternals. Like, oh, let's just put big names in there.
Oh,
Who
yeah.
cares?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
You know who I like? You know that girl who played Cinderella in the live movie? Go check it out. Cinderella.
The black girl?
No, you're thinking about something else.
The
I don't know.
2015 one?
2015.
2015? Okay,
Yeah,
let me see.
Cinderella.
Who that?
Lily James?
Lily James.
Click, expand.
I don't know much about her.
Oh, she's from. Okay, I know her. Yeah. Okay.
I think Lily James would work well. as,
Funny enough, Lily James used to go out with Matt Smith.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, but yeah, so
Don't quote me that 90%. I'm 90% sure. 90% sure.
but yeah, so like I said, like this is failing, and
Yeah.
Marvel's seriously like there's so much pandering in that sense that like that's the reason why a lot of
They're like Rome. You know,
like Disney's movies are failing.
No, this is what their mentality is. They can do no wrong.
They think they can do
They
no wrong
think,
after
but
Endgame.
After Endgame.
Yeah.
Well,
They're
because
like-
because after Endgame, we were still talking like after
Yeah.
Endgame, they still had good movies.
They sound good.
It wasn't like they declined right away.
Yeah.
They still had good movies after
Yes.
that. But like I said, I think it started with Doctor Strange, right? That's when it started to
Actually,
become sour.
I personally didn't like the third one of Spider-Man. It wasn't that good.
I heard it's mostly for fan service, right?
Yeah.
So, because I think like the more you watch it, the more you realize that it lacks in a lot of areas.
Yeah.
In the movie.
It does. I think because there's a lot more.
I mean, no, that's true.
yeah,
Like
there's a
they
lot more
definitely
content.
expanded, right?
Yeah.
Like in terms of like, okay, you have this and that, but it's like the actual story, moral conflict, whatever that makes Spider-Man Spider-Man.
I think
It's
I
been
think
redone.
Yeah.
And it's just like
I think that's
It's like
why
they went with
they
the struggle.
killed Aunt May.
yeah. And I was like, you gotta deal with that struggle. I'm like, give me something else that makes you
Yeah.
different from. I understand that yes, everybody's Uncle Ben died.
Yeah, but
No.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
No.
I don't know why they have to do that again to Peter, because he already has that.
Yeah,
Issue.
it's the standard. Like you're Spider-Man, your Uncle Ben dies, you're Spider-Man.
Yeah, Uncle Ben is the reason why you are
Yo, that's why
have
you-
a strong integrity.
This is why you eat a lot of rice, Uncle Ben's.
Yeah.
Dad
No,
jokes.
but, like, he also lost a lot of people. I mean, like, if you think about the end of the movie, everybody forgets him.
Yeah,
Nobody knows who Spider-Man. Like,
yeah,
he has no friends, no more family.
I know.
'Cause
In a way, it's a good reset, except for Aunt May.
yeah, that
Yeah.
one. I was like,
Yeah, I know.
okay,
Could have had like a happily ever after with what's his face, with
Iron Man.
no, with Iron Man's butler. Happy.
Oh, happy.
Yeah, they
Either
could have
way.
walked into the sunset, no problem, right?
Yeah, I think they were just. I think because they were gonna release Spider-Man to Sony back to Sony. I don't know.
Let's not even talk about that. That's a whole
Yeah,
another
let's
episode.
not talk about that.
But anyways, summing it all up, Disney has been messing up. Okay, they've been messing up Marvel. They have no direction. They tried to go with direction of Kang, and it looks like they're gonna try and pivot. I don't know how that's gonna happen.
Yeah, I know.
It's gonna be hard.
Very hard. Like you had 3 years of, like integration in your movies. That, by the way, we're not gonna use that.
I think the biggest issue there is that they have so many things that they want to do
Mm-hmm.
that they didn't know what to do anymore. Like they want everything to be interconnected, that they started creating stupid shows. Like who asked for
She-Hulk.
She-Hulk? Who asked for?
I think that was for just Daredevil.
What's
though.
what's that magician girl from who's that magician girl from
Shazam? What?
no Scarlet Witch.
Oh, Agatha.
Yeah,
Agatha. Like,
Oh, she's
yeah.
gonna
Agatha
have her own
Harkness. She's
show?
got her own show. It's like
Yeah, she didn't get it. That's so dumb.
that is very dumb. Who asked for that one?
No one asked for that.
Right?
And no one. It's not integral to
and then
Marvel's story.
who's that girl from what do you call this? The Daredevil? The deaf or
Oh, that's from Hawkeye.
Hawkeye, yeah.
I know who you're
deaf.
talking about. Yeah,
Yeah.
she's deaf, right? But she can like fight and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's getting hers.
She's getting
She's
her
getting
own
a show.
She's got
I
her
didn't
own
even
show.
know. I
It's
don't even
already
know.
it's already
Exactly.
post production. And I was like, who asked for this? Like, seriously, nobody really knows her, right? Unless you're a big comic book fan. And even if you are a big comic book fan, it's not somebody that you're looking forward to see in the theater.
Yeah, that's not my thing.
Oh, Echo is the name.
Echo.
Echo.
I know Echo is good in comics, but I think they need to set her up more before she has her own TV show. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think they're pushing so much content without
Oh,
actual quality.
It's an oversaturation of content
That's right.
to where it feels like it's very it's like a task now,
Yeah.
more so than watching it for fun. Because if you watch the movies now, like, oh, you have to watch Loki,
True.
you have to watch this one, like,
I
Oh.
know. No, don't do that.
that's kind of annoying. If they go back to how it was before, it's just movie after movie, and then maybe in like the end credits, that's
Yeah,
fine. Like the
that-
way they set it up back then, so good.
Yeah, the reason why
Yes,
the first
agreed.
the phase 1 and 2 worked was that each movie was their own movie.
Mhm.
It doesn't matter whether you watch the other movie. No, this single movie by itself stands on its own. The thing that interconnected them together was the end credits. The
Exactly.
special end credit at the end credit.
Yes.
Exactly.
Those ones were the ones that kind of like integrated them all together. Even if you don't see them, you were satisfied watching the movie,
Yeah.
right, by itself. You don't have to watch the other movie, right, to understand what's going on here, because
Yes.
this movie by itself was great,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
And then you go watch the other one. It was like, oh wait, the reason this one kind of like works because there's that end credit, but it doesn't really have a big impact onto the next movie. Just like
It's not a required watching.
yeah.
Yes.
I forgot which movie it was where Coulson was sent to New Mexico and he saw Thor's hammer.
Hammer.
There you go.
Thor's hammer.
Flip it.
Thor's hammer.
Flip it, chat.
He saw it at the New Mexico at the end of that movie, right?
Oh yeah.
That was the end credit scene.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
very early on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was very early.
But
on.
then, who cares, right? Like, even if you didn't see that, the next movie shows still that, hey, there's the hammer there,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mhm.
And now Shield is protecting it, trying to figure out what it was.
Agreed. And that's where like they're trying to not do it per movie. They're trying to do it as a franchise.
Yeah.
We're like, hey,
okay.
we're here's a storyline. We're gonna use this to catapult the entire story of the franchise.
You know.
So they're trying to do it like a series in terms of TV, where if you watch like TV series, especially in the 90s, it's all driven per episode with a little bit of season like total like culmination of the storyline for the season. That's what they're trying to do for each phase. And in the beginning one before Thanos was very like small dip, right, where you didn't need, it wasn't required watching. And now, because they want your eyeballs all day long, they're making it required reading or watching at this point.
Okay, so here's a question: what do you want to see in Marvel now? If let's say they stop doing all the BS that they're doing, what do you want to see in Marvel?
I want to see Silver Surfer.
Okay,
No, I mean I just wanted to go back to how it was.
but okay, yeah,
Just like
I
the
understand,
original.
but then which original characters would you like to see?
I want to see the Fantastic Four. That'd be nice to see.
Yeah, I think for me, I would like to have separate kind of like Marvels now.
Oh, you want to subdivide the
In
franchise?
a way, okay. So I would like to see Ghost Rider
Oh.
and the not Defenders, Midnight Suns. Right.
Okay.
So you got
Wow.
Johnny Blaze,
Okay. I like that.
Johnny Catch, Danny Catch,
Danny Catch.
yeah, Moon Knight, and the rest of the Blade.
Oh,
All the night
the supernatural.
supernatural, and
Oh, yeah.
and their integration is not like comic like the way Marvel is right now. It's more like dark, right?
Yeah.
I like that.
Mystery.
Yeah.
So you wanted basically the same tone as Netflix Marvel does.
In a way, yes.
Yes,
So
I agree.
that'll be cool in that.
I agree.
They have their own set of.
And Disney should do this because Disney under Disney Plus can just put like 18 plus.
Yeah, and then the other one, I would like them to start the Annihilation storyline.
Oh.
You got Nova, you got Silver Surfer.
Wait. They didn't really do it. They need to start that with Nova though.
They really need to start it with Nova, which I think would be a good restart of the franchise. It's like Nova is like it'll be like their new Iron Man that kickstart off the thing. But his
it's not
storyline,
like Captain Marvel.
huh?
It's like the male version of Captain Marvel.
Yeah, but then I don't like Captain Marvel.
No. I'm talking about not the movie, like the comic book.
Yeah, exactly.
Because he's
So
the
you got-
defender of the universe, a cop, basically.
Yeah, and then I would like to see that Nova
Mm-hmm.
single movie by itself, and then
In the end, it's a snippet of Annihilation Wave.
yeah, like the reason why
Ooh.
he is you know how Thanos destroyed Sander.
Mm-hmm.
So I would like him to be there.
Oh,
The last person or whatever, the person who's
Yes.
like this last survivor,
Yes.
Oh, that's sick.
right? And
Yeah.
and the mind,
the great intelligence
the great intelligence,
or
No,
supreme intelligence.
I can't remember. Yeah,
Yeah.
but he gives him the power, like, because there's no more Nova core,
Yes,
right? So then he'll be like, all right, dude, we need to.
because he integrated himself into the suit of Nova.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
he's like, dude, we need to go somewhere and not go back to Earth because, with whatever happened right now, the negative universe
Mhm.
is about to open, and Annihilus is coming towards us.
Yeah.
And in the struggles, like Nova wants to go back home, or save somebody else and not do whatever.
They want to like, figure out where the refugees are.
Yeah. But the supreme intelligence is like, we need to go there. We need
Yeah.
to stop this before it cracks up
and
and
then he starts.
the annihilation wave. Then you got also the story of Quasar.
Yeah, I remember Quasar.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out where.
His
You want to
story-
do like before Moondragon?
Yeah, like
So
the real
original
the original
Quasar.
Quasar. Yeah, I don't know how, but
Yeah, because then you also have to bring in Guardians too. Because
No.
Peter Quill.
no, that's fine. You can because Peter Quill can be anywhere, and I think you know how he is already separated with
He will be anywhere now. I feel like
right.
he's gonna be in a lot of
Yeah. Either
Yeah.
way, so for me, I would like those bands that Miss Marvel got,
Mm-hmm.
right? I don't know the story.
I didn't watch it either. I'm just agreeing with
I
you
don't-
at this point.
I didn't know either.
Yeah.
So then that's fine. Maybe have those bands and become Quasar, whoever the new guy is gonna be,
I mean, they already used up quite a bit of like I would call it outer space
right?
characters.
So then I also want to see what's his name, Thor, the Beta Ray Bill.
Oh, basically the Thor copy.
Yeah, Thor copy.
Yeah.
And then the question is, how would he get his Stormbreaker when Thor already has Stormbreaker? For
Yeah.
me, I would like Thor to go back to what's his name, the dwarf,
Yeah.
the big giant dwarf,
To
Oh.
Tyrion.
and then split his hammer into
Yeah.
three. You'll
Ooh.
be like, yeah, I know, right? Like this is just a concept in my head. Like
Wow.
he would like to have his.
Sorry, folks. We're gonna take a quick break here, just because I think our camera is. Yeah. Give us one moment. We'll be right back after these messages.
So I was saying, like, Beta Ray Bill would be cool to have him, right?
Yes.
So Nova, Beta Ray Bill, Quasar, and how is Beta Ray Bill gonna get his own Stormbreaker? I was thinking Thor, whatever happens, he goes
sees
back to the big dwarf guy,
Yes.
splits his hammer, he gets back Mjolnir with the actual enchantment of the magic Mjolnir. No, not
No, he does have Mjolnir.
it's broken, right?
No.
It's broken.
No.
What do we know?
If you
it?
remember Love and Thunder, end of Love and Thunder, it's all good to go. Because the girl holds, or the girl holds Stormbreaker.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
think
Love
so.
holds Stormbreaker.
Okay, then
and
that-
Thor holds.
Then that's much better. So the reason why, because I want Beta Ray Bill to exist, right?
Yeah.
So then he cut off that hammer, and then he gives one to Beta Ray Bill, and then the hammer now doesn't have the edge, right? Now he's got that
the blood part.
the blunt part.
Mhm.
Then he creates Thunderstrike.
Where is this coming from?
You don't know
I don't
Thunderstrike?
remember Thunderstrike.
Thunderstrike is another Thor character. Yeah, you can check it out. Thunderstrike. So then that one is the one who's gonna be in Earth, protecting, like he's like
Earth.
the new Thor
Yeah.
for Earth, because now Thor is like
Yeah,
everywhere.
he's in space.
He's
Yeah,
everywhere,
exactly.
yeah.
Okay.
So I think
Okay,
that's
That's
I
a
see,
10-year
I see.
plan, bro, just for Thor.
no. I think in just one movie, if you do it correctly, I think
I don't know.
you can shoot it. Okay. Anyways, the point is,
Mm.
you got that space area,
Yeah.
and you got that
Like the dark area.
the dark one, and then you got the main
Dark
Marvel.
Marvel Dark.
Yeah, and then you got the main Marvel, where
Yeah.
you got Daredevil, Captain America.
Daredevil. I was gonna put Daredevil the Marvel Dark.
No, I would have all of this like you know how main Earth is, like the main Avengers.
Mm-hmm.
You got you know, like realistic human people.
I see what you mean. Like not augmented. More
Yeah.
just super really like athletic guys.
Yeah, so you
With
got
minimal
Hawkeye.
power.
You got Hawkeye.
He's retired.
I know, but I'm just saying like
Well, the new Hawkeye.
Kate
yeah.
Bishop. Yeah.
yeah. So
like her.
By
they're-
the way, the actress is half Filipino.
yeah.
Yeah, I like her a lot.
Well, I bet you do.
And I think
What?
I think that'll be good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right? In that sense, that you split it in three. You got the space.
Yes.
You got the
But
main
now
Marvel.
you also have to remember X-Men's coming in.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
yeah.
forgot
Then
about that.
if ever you can have the fourth one, X-Men, all mutants,
Mm.
right? So and then they can be like their own separate storylines.
Yeah.
So they don't have to be integrated with each other. If you feel like you don't want to watch those group and you want to be into that dark aesthetic,
Mm-hmm.
right? Moon Knight, Ghost Rider,
Mm-hmm.
right? Blade. You watch that, right? More of an
Yeah.
18 plus. You want space cowboy people, you got Nova, right? And then you want those Earth-based Avengers, you got those, right?
That's true.
They have their own movie, and then they have their own series,
I agree.
Yeah.
right?
Agree.
But they're not interconnected. They could be interconnected, but very minimal, right? Like
That's a more detailed answer than I wanted. God dang.
Very.
I mean,
but-
I was
think
like,
it's
I
in
just
my
want
head.
some characters, bro. Like, give me some of that.
all right. But yeah. So-
Well, I mean, for me, it was I'm bouncing off Denzi's idea because if they want a new villain, Fantastic Four,
yeah,
Victor Von Doom,
yeah.
right? And then what's that? The comic
Secret
book
War.
event? Is it Secret Wars?
Yeah.
No.
That's when he took over the world.
Yeah, Secret Wars, not Secret War. Where
Oh yeah,
Uh,
Secret Wars,
yeah, because the Secret War is when,
the Beyonder.
well actually, Beyond, give me Beyonder, much better.
I think if they have a much stable,
And I already cast who Beyonder is. Do you know who Beyonder is?
Who?
The dog guy in Game of Thrones, Battle of the Bastards, who actually is in Inhumans as the brainy brother,
yeah.
who's basically Loki in that Inhumans storyline.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
Can you give me that guy's name?
I'm looking for it. You want like the specific title of the episode, or you want me to pull up the cast?
No, just pull out the cast. Give me the actor's name.
Okay. But I didn't.
Eternals.
He was in Eternals.
No.
You're thinking of someone else.
I don't. Yeah, I don't know who you're talking about.
The guy who shot an arrow.
Oh, another thing. I've never watched Game of Thrones.
What the heck, bro?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a homework you need to do, brother.
It's a lot of
Okay,
homework.
Last 8
So
years.
either way, right? So yeah,
Beyonder.
Beyonder. I think when they are more established, I think
Especially when especially like multiplies himself. Oh yeah, baby.
I think when Reed Richards is established,
I can already figure out how they're gonna do it.
Yeah.
Beyonder kills all of the Kangs. Because he's the guardian of the universe, right?
that's pretty cool. Oh, you know what I want to see too is how Kang has like futuristic weaponry.
Mm-hmm.
I think I want Doctor Doom when they establish him.
Mm-hmm.
He like how let's say they defeat Kang,
Yes.
Then Doctor Doom grabs one of his devices
Yes.
and becomes part of his, armor.
Oh, I
Right?
like that.
So I think that'll be cool.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Because Doctor Doom isn't just like, somebody with metal powers. Actually, he's got magical powers too.
Yeah.
What is his magical power?
Ah,
I thought he just this is me basing it from the first movie, which by the way I love that Victor Von Doom actor. He was great in that one
I think that Victor Von Doom,
because he was charming. He was
but the
somewhat righteous.
the characterization though was a bit off.
Why?
He's not. I guess it's all depends on how you want.
But he's also maniacally smart.
Yeah, but not as much as the way the comic books portrays.
I mean, it was only one movie.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, it depends on how you want it. It's like Thanos. Thanos isn't all that.
Thanos was much more than this.
Thanos is much more in the comics book.
Yeah, 100%.
So,
Anyways,
let's give them an example of which movie is great.
oh, okay.
compared
So
to,
you want to
like-
go the other side now?
Yeah, because
You want to praise them
we've been trashing Marvel, and I
because they
think
deserve it.
How they do deserve
and I
it.
think people need to have some positivity. So in that regard,
Okay.
who has been dealing a big damage to the movie industry as of late?
Okay, let's rephrase that. More like who has been like getting the ravaging or the stunning reviews.
Criticism, reviews, yeah.
I don't know who.
Godzilla.
Yes, Godzilla.
Okay.
Godzilla minus
Yeah.
one.
You know, when I first heard about Godzilla being the big screen, other than 2001, I was like, how much more can you expand upon this franchise? It's a monster ravaging through your city. Good luck. Like, how much more in depth can it be?
I know.
And then next thing you know, I'm like, oh,
70
this is
years
so
later.
good. What
Yeah.
the heck?
70 years later, they're still doing it.
Yeah.
You know, actually, when I was younger, I never thought Godzilla was like a movie. I thought it was like a TV series.
Well, I mean,
'Cause-
it's all imported from Japan.
Yeah, because the few times I've seen Godzilla was, like somebody in a suit, and then they're fighting, right, with all those miniature stuff.
Yeah.
But then I thought it was like a TV series. I didn't think it was a movie.
I thought it was the bad guy against
Oh yeah. That's what I was thinking too.
what was his-
Ultraman.
Ultraman.
Yeah. He does look like it.
Desi,
I mean,
did you ever watch Ultraman?
I did.
Yeah.
I
Did you
like
know
that.
that there's other Ultramans?
Are you serious?
Oh yeah, brother. Like, look it up. But anyways, we're not talking about Ultraman today. We're talking about Godzilla.
Yeah. So actually, I have watched Godzilla minus one. the
Oh,
other day.
okay. Yeah. So yeah, this Japanese movie.
The Japanese one.
Yeah. So this is Japanese made. It's not like
Okay,
recent Godzilla versus King Kong stuff.
Yeah. So most people are saying, "Oh, I'm not a Godzilla fan." The thing is,
The thing.
is, you don't have to be a Godzilla fan to watch this one.
Most of the time they're just action movies.
Second, it's like, oh, it's gonna be subtitles. The subtitles were so easy to read. I had my kids there, and because they don't have that,
By the way, thanks for the invite.
it's
Right,
like
Benzie?
I guess.
Like it could have been homework time for us for
I
the
know,
show.
yeah,
Like,
that's
your
true.
research, right?
and then okay, you know what? Whatever.
Just saying, bringing it up might as well get some repercussions, you know. what
And
I'm saying?
then so in that regard, like, it's not that hard to read because they don't have like very long lines. Most of it's like
because it's action based.
no, actually it's a lot of drama based.
Oh my, okay.
It's actually a story of
It's a love story.
No, it's actually a story of a kamikaze pilot who's struggling with PTSD, struggling with
Wait, when was this set?
after World War II.
Oh, so this is in modern time with
Yeah.
Godzilla. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he
Interesting.
didn't do his kamikaze run.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't
ran
kill
away.
himself. Yeah,
He ran away.
he kind of like
and
something's
he
wrong.
got into an island and just left.
No. He's like, I something's wrong with my plane. And they check. It's like, there's nothing wrong with your plane, buddy. I don't know. It wasn't turning when I was
Oh man.
when I wanted to dive. Anyway, so there was that PTSD,
Right.
and then he also has that guilt. The what do you call that guilt? Honor guilt in many ways.
Oh, of course, where it's like, hey, I made a pledge to do this,
yeah, but he didn't.
but he didn't. So now it's
So-
like a man without honor.
That's right. In
Yeah.
Japan, that's a big deal, right?
Oh, that's
And Klingon,
true.
and Klingon,
Klingon, it's a big
culture,
deal.
it's also no.
So that was a good story, and then he got into like
So he was Worf.
yeah. So then at the same time, he got into this weird family dynamics where there is a girl with a baby
Without
and-
a dad.
without a dad.
So now he's
It's not even her baby. It was somebody else's baby because it was during the war. The parents were
Died.
burning. It's like, take care of our kid, and the girl was like, okay. And
So
then,
now she's got that stigma that, oh, you got yourself pregnant without that
yeah, but
dad.
you know, nobody cares during that
I
time
don't know.
because like it's such a war torn Japan, right? Like, whatever happens now, right? They're all just trying to survive, and that dynamic was the story.
Yeah.
Godzilla
Yeah.
was the catastrophe that's happening.
Oh, so after World War II, Godzilla was another catastrophe, and kind of like, okay, how are you guys gonna overcome,
That's right.
like as human? Or, okay.
Yeah,
interesting.
because they're trying to rebuild their country. They're trying to
Yeah.
rebuild their lives. And then now, you know, after the war, it's like there's this crazy ass,
That
big
sounds
ass
like an anime.
dinosaur.
It should be an anime.
But
to
you
be
know what?
honest.
The thing is, that story with Godzilla is much better than the you know the new or
The
the previous
westernized ones, yes.
Marvel or Disney, whichever.
And it's because they didn't put Godzilla on the forefront. It was more of a natural disaster and how these people. So it's more based on human struggle, people wise.
Yeah.
Like the storyline, then hey, Godzilla, let's put an origin story.
Yeah.
Oh, he was a lizard that was, you know, in a
Yeah.
nuclear torn like.
And the
island.
story of the humans was very human,
Yeah.
right? So okay, I gotta say, I cried.
Oh, what?
Wow.
No, because
Whoa.
you're a
there
little bitch.
no, because there were a few scenes where you could actually feel
Yeah.
the PTSD of the person
I felt
and the new struggle that he was dealing with. I'm not gonna spoil it, but
I feel like you already are, but go ahead.
yeah, but you know, no, but then you know, I'm not gonna spoil things, but it was worth.
Yes.
It was really worth it. The story wise gave you, it delivered. The story
Okay.
delivered.
So
Right?
when you came in, did you say like, okay, this is gonna be another Godzilla action thrilled, like crazy scenes, monster fighting?
So you know, I have different ideas of Godzilla, and my idea of Godzilla right now is actually from Legendary Pictures. The King of the Monsters. Remember
Oh,
that
yes,
movie?
yeah.
So that is my kind of like my
Yeah.
Godzilla.
And then so you were not expecting this to be like
No,
this.
but I was so satisfied that Godzilla was the bad guy. Because
they've
like I
always
said,
been like trying to like humanize Godzilla lately too. Where it's like, oh, Godzilla will save us.
Yeah,
It's like,
that's right.
bro.
Yeah.
Like he's
No,
just
but
a natural
Godzilla is
disaster.
That's right. He is actually a natural disaster.
Yeah,
Right?
He's literally a walking tornado.
Exactly. So in many ways, for me, I was like, this is a much better storytelling than most Western movies.
Much better narrative of Godzilla.
And to say that it was only like what I keep hearing was like only $15 million.
The budget?
That's
That's crazy.
Yeah, and then
Value.
Marvels
Oh,
are
yeah.
like 300 million, man.
And
But
oh my
listen,
God.
you gotta like, you know,
I understand it's Western,
yeah.
but I think if you watch it,
It doesn't look as bad.
because they don't have a lot of extras. The set is small,
Well, then
but
that's
the
probably
impact
why.
because you don't care about the aesthetics.
Is there a lot of monologue?
No, not really. That's what I'm saying. Not much because, like I said, during because there's no subtitle, right? Most of their dialogues are like quick and direct.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But there's a lot of scenes.
So it looks like Rick is gonna recommend 100%
I do recommend you guys
because he
watch
cried.
Godzilla
So
minus one.
you better watch or you're gonna cry again. So do it.
But yeah.
So speaking of Godzilla, and the whole franchise as it is.
Oh, Monarch is another. I think it's a good one.
So Monarch, actually, we were talking about this that we wanted to kind of give a brief summary or just talk about Monarch a little bit, just because.
Okay, so yeah, how about we just talk about the entire
Sure.
Godzilla franchise right now? You got what do they have right now? They have Kong.
So they established Godzilla, they established Kong, they established Ghidorah from the last movies, right?
Yeah. Have you seen any of those?
I've seen Kong.
You've seen Kong?
Godzilla vs. Kong I watched, but
No, you gotta speak closer to the mic.
oh,
Because you were like, yeah.
oh okay. No, I've seen Kong when it came out. Godzilla vs. Kong I watched.
How do you find during that movie Kong the human aspect of that movie?
There was a human aspect.
Yeah.
You know, there's the story of the humans. How it was that how it was compared to like Godzilla versus King Kong,
Okay.
or even the Godzilla 2015
Yeah, that one
with
was...
Bryan Cranston,
Yeah, that one I liked.
right?
Yeah.
Because that feel of like Bryan
I
Cranston.
can't believe totally did not click into my head. The Breaking Bad boy is crying about his dead wife
I
in the
know,
movie.
and I kind of like hated that he died so early too.
I mean, it's fine.
I know it's fine.
It drove the narrative.
It did. So that's what I'm saying. It was a good story,
Mm-hmm.
right? And I like that one. But then when they moved towards more like, monster heroes, right? With Godzilla. King
Yeah,
of the
because
Beasts.
it went from like misunderstood baddie to now our champion, and now you have a best bud. So it's kind of like Rush Hour, black guy and an Asian guy, right? So it's kind of just like, and now you're gonna go roll up in this new movie. I'm like, okay, interesting.
Yeah, but in many ways, I did enjoy Godzilla versus King Kong.
Did you enjoy it for the story, or did you enjoy it for the action scenes?
I think
Because me seeing Kong with Thor's hammer, basically, he had a Thor's hammer, did he not?
Did you not like it?
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, like, look, the only I think in my head, I'm like, the only reason why he has it is because how is he going to be Godzilla with a fire breathing or electrical like discharge?
Yeah, I know.
Right?
It kind of makes sense.
That's
I
fine.
kind of give
So
you.
even just arguing about this is kind of like, that's hilarious. But yes.
Yeah.
So in a sense, yes. But do I really want that? Is that really the essence of Kong? No.
No. I get that, but at the same time, were you entertained?
I was definitely entertained.
So that's for me. That for me,
I
as
was
long as
entertained with a lot of.
yeah, exactly. For me, the thing is like whenever I watch a movie, I want to be like transported away from reality, right? And
Yeah.
Bro, watch 3D, bro.
no, but then that's what I'm saying. Like if
Watch
I'm watching
Avatar.
that, like I feel like I'm not in my real world.
Fair.
That was good enough for me. Whether it's
Super fantasy wise.
that's right, like fantasy. That's why we play video games because we don't want to be in our reality. And there were no woke garbage inserted there. Right? The message wasn't there because it was just all about entertainment, and I like that one, even though it didn't have the human aspect.
It was mindless fun.
That's right.
That's
there
what
you
it
go.
was.
That's why I enjoyed.
I agree.
Yeah.
And it's not like, hey, I it's not a good, aspect of watching a movie. Don't get me wrong. And like, I don't need to like, what does this all mean?
That's right.
Oh my God, my very definition of life itself is destroyed.
Yeah.
No, I just want like, smash.
Yeah, that's right. Smash the building.
Yeah, like
Fire.
Oh my God, look at that
Action
scenery.
scenes,
Right?
Yeah.
The action scene, it was good. Like,
Yeah,
but at the
100%.
same time, it wasn't just like mindless action scene. It was like there was a storyline, like in a sense,
As much as they could.
yeah, fantasy wise, there was a story on the fantasy world.
Yes.
which was good enough for me.
And then going back to the thing we're talking about, which is Monarch is the company that, storytelling wise, is kind of how they bring all of them together.
No, but then, okay,
And then
so
it shows in the series in terms of the specific people that kind of brought Monarch as is.
yeah,
Am I wrong?
okay, so
Am I wrong?
The reason
I
why
don't think so.
I think the reason why they created this TV series Monarch was because they're, you know, as you can see, most of their movies don't have that human aspect.
And that
Yes.
that and also how it all interconnects with each other.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
So that's how it is like with Marvel, with all of their TV shows. They're showing kind of like, all right, we're not gonna bring this up in a movie,
Yeah.
right? We're just gonna bring it to the side, and then also kind of give you like, if you watch this, you get something out of it at the same time.
Yeah. And you don't have to actually watch Godzilla. As
To
long
watch-
as you know,
Yeah,
if
and
you
the
know
premise is there.
Godzilla,
yeah,
you can
100%.
still watch Monarch because it's just a story of
watch a scientist.
in a sense, yes, of who, like, what their, I don't want to spoil stuff.
Well,
right?
no.
Yeah, I
how
don't want
about
to
we
speak
ask?
too much
No,
just because like I saw the video.
no.
Yeah.
I don't
Go
wanna-
tell us in a few words what Monarch is. 'Cause
Lady.
you got the rap. You got the recap already.
I mean, like there was this lady, right? She just basically she goes to Japan. Oh no, I don't want to give spoilers though.
It's
you
not
know?
really much
Okay,
of a
okay,
spoiler
how
because
about
they're gonna
this?
watch it anyway.
Okay, so the story is like there is this Monarch agent or employee.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now the thing is, we don't know whether he's a good guy or
Yeah.
a bad guy, and then his kids, right, who don't know each other, apparently.
They don't know. Okay.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
like a
it-
secret
I haven't
family.
had
Yeah,
time
they-
to watch it, guys. I'm so sorry. That's why I'm asking all these questions.
Yeah. So then,
So at least this way, you and I can watch it together.
yeah.
after
So the
this.
premise is that apparently he's got a family in Japan, and
Yeah.
he's got a family in the United States, and
Oh my god.
they they don't know each other.
No, they don't.
Interesting.
And he's
So-
been living a double life, which was pretty cool. Like, what kind of agent is this?
That's
He's
sick.
able to have two kids and
two
Two
separate
family.
families in two different countries.
I know. So then, apparently, he died or he disappeared. I don't know. So there's two kids kind of like found each other
yeah.
because
Yeah.
apparently their dad died. So it's like, oh, it's like, hey, who are you? Like, oh, I'm the daughter. Oh, who are you? I'm the son.
I'm just like-
So they're on to this new adventure where they're trying to figure out what happened to their dad. Like, is he
Yeah.
actually dead or
to
is he
figure
just
out the truth.
That's right. And while they're doing that adventure, right, they're figuring out what is Monarch, who started Monarch, and what is Monarch now.
Mhm.
Why are they so interested, or why are they so integrated with all these kaiju's?
Right.
Oh, okay.
So it's a good series because the kaiju's are basically second nature, right? Like they are what they are. Like they are a disaster, and it's about a good story of family. I would say maybe, but you know, there's a story.
It's going towards that.
Yeah, like there is
It's
a
trending.
there is a
towards
human
that.
dynamic storyline, so
Right.
which is good. Out of all that, you know, just monsters.
Yeah, so
fighting
it's
each
more
other.
background instead of just a fight, basically.
Yeah.
It's
More
a lot of setup
humans.
as well.
More humans.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
and like I said, you don't have to watch King Kong versus Godzilla or anything.
It's separate yet connected.
Yes, because
And isn't that the magic of all these kinds of
yeah,
franchise stuff?
I think that's a good thing, right? Because you don't have to, like you know how Marvel's like, oh, you need to watch.
Required watching.
Yeah.
Yeah, required watching this one, so you
This
can
one you don't have
understand.
to.
You don't have to.
If you want to get more into it, sure.
Yeah,
But it's not like you need to watch Godzilla or you need to watch Monarch to watch Godzilla.
that's right.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
it was good.
It complements each other without needing each other.
That's right.
Oh my god, I'm so good.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, so how about let's move on with the new upcoming Kong versus Godzilla New Empire, the new trailer.
I think I watched. There was a lot of trailers that I watched.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, it
there's
came
a
out
new
recently.
trailer. Yeah, so
Yeah.
so now they have a new enemy. It was more
Who
like a
was the new
big
enemy?
new orangutan.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wasn't there two of them?
What?
yeah. So there's apparently, you know how King Kong went to that
Island.
no, that Earth.
Oh yeah, Hidden Earth.
Yeah, Hidden Earth Tunnel.
Yeah,
Earth,
yeah,
whichever.
yeah. The Earth underneath Earth.
Yeah, so apparently.
Oh yeah, it is an orangutan. Denzi's just
Oh
searching
my
it up.
god.
Yeah. So apparently,
Can you click on the trailer real quick? Just put it on mute. Just put it on the table. Put it legendary with legendary pictures. Like, where are they putting? Oh yeah, they're
I
putting.
think
with
they're
Apple.
Universal.
No, they're Apple.
Yeah, but then Universal, I think, is their
Is their
distributor.
carrier? Yeah.
Anyway,
And
so
Universal's with Apple.
no, I don't know.
Oh,
Whoever buys them.
interesting.
Yeah. So yeah, what do you like about it? Watching
Just-
the new trailer.
Just way more scenery than usual. I mean, that's kind of what I like the best about it.
How about you?
This is the same thing that he said.
What do you don't like about it?
You don't like about it? Honestly, I don't. My impression is not really a lot. Like when I watch these type of movies, I just want to see a lot of action, you know. And I feel like you're for sure gonna get it.
Yeah.
What
like
irks
that.
you about it? We're like, Denzel, you want to bring that so that you're not.
No,
tilted?
Probably like just
Yeah, go.
more humans, right?
The story.
Because although I like the action,
Mhm.
I wanna
You want the struggle or the conflict about
Exactly.
with the humans as well.
exactly. That's
Yeah.
what I
Like,
wanna see.
that's why we can't connect too much because
Yeah.
we don't know the struggle of like, hey, there's a big giant juju
Yeah.
guy coming towards us.
Juju.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know, there's a kaiju, right? Compared to like what's that one? Pacific Rim.
Oh, okay. Pacific Rim was great.
Yeah, but then you know when one of those kaijus come out, you could feel
Yeah.
the panic of people, right?
100%.
So you could also feel the
But
panic
then
within us.
It's just like a gladiator match at this point because it's not like they're at a city or anything of that
no,
nature.
that's true. Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
an island. You know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so the human struggle aspect, conflict, whatever you want to call it,
It's gone.
It's gone. So
Yeah.
you're kind of it's very detached from everyday life.
And I
kinda
think
thing.
in a way it's a good way if we're just like having that
Yeah.
rumble in the Bronx kind
Yeah,
of thing,
you know,
right?
it's not really like how New York was in Avengers. You know.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
Every movie, this always getting destroyed.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But then at the same time, you know, people are complaining about how Godzilla's got like longer arms now.
Yeah, that was the other thing I noticed because I
Yeah.
was like,
So apparently, people were saying that he evolved. So that's why he's got
he's
that.
got pink.
He
now.
got that pinkish.
hue.
Yeah.
He's got
And,
LED lights on him.
I know. I kind of missed the blue one, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he
but
looks
they're
way
like-
more animated
Yeah.
and looks more human than just the
No, because at the same time,
adapted reptilian.
yeah, it's like really, and then now because his evolution made his arms longer, right? It's more like the original lizard from 2000, the American one.
Bro,
The
was
iguana.
good. Yeah, that was good.
That was good, but at the same
You
time,
ever watch that, Denzi? The 2000 version one?
he was
No.
not born yet. When were you born?
O2.
Listen, just because he wasn't born, I mean, you can't watch it from the past. Like, hello?
Nobody watches if it's before your age.
I did.
I do.
I
I
made
do.
you.
I do.
No, I watched. Oh, that's rude. Even now, I watch from.
I
Anyways,
know.
We're divulging.
Okay, so but yeah, so that color is kind of like ruining it for me. I mean,
It's making it too like cringy. It's making it too like.
it's more like a game now. Like it's more,
Yeah.
it doesn't look like a
Yes,
movie.
Yes.
It's more like, hey, we're watching a
Well, it's definitely way more colorful than before.
yeah. It's like you're watching
Right?
like a cutscene from a game,
True.
right?
That would be
So-
a sick game though.
oh, yeah.
Imagine like you're Monarch and you're like, hey yo, we gotta investigate this,
Yeah.
and it's like we gotta have Guy Kong into
Yeah.
freaking
And then
Earth.
Kong has got that metal arm thing.
Yeah, I don't understand. You're just trying to upgrade the whole
'Cause
thing.
you know what? Because I think what they're doing is that Kong is like the human.
Yeah, one sec. Sorry, guys. Work.
So for me, Kong is the human avatar or something like he's the one that they're using,
Yes.
right, for everything else to in the kaiju world or the monster world, right?
Yeah.
Kong is their champion, their representative,
Yeah,
their penultimate like, hey, guardian.
because
Yes.
they can't talk to Godzilla.
Yeah, that's
They cannot
100%
connect
because
to
they have a
Godzilla.
connection with Kong.
Yeah, with that small girl too.
Yes,
Right,
Yes. So I,
They have
get
that
it.
connection. So that's why I think they kind of like help.
Man, we're
Kong.
divulging into literally a cinematic piece that is about monsters like at each other. Like, how much more can we like? How much did you first envision Godzilla? We're gonna talk about,
Oh yeah, I know,
Right?
right? Yeah.
like,
Actually,
it's crazy
though-
how much they pushed the envelope of this.
Yeah, actually would like to see more of how King of the Monsters was. You know, with Ghidorah, with
I forget the rest of the other ones.
that moth. I forgot. But anyways, I think
Mothra.
Mothra. I would like that to be more of what it should be
Mm-hmm.
right now. But I don't mind this because
I don't mind it either.
because seriously, Kong himself doesn't have a big roster of other characters,
Yes.
right? So I think this one will be actually this is more. I feel like this is more of like a Kong's storyline.
Yeah, that's like.
Yeah. When
Right?
that's just his backup.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's his buddy.
and Godzilla is just like the backup buddy.
You know what it is? It reminds me of like
Sick.
Sonic and Knuckle,
Yeah,
right? They're
Yeah.
dynamic duo.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
exactly.
So that's pretty cool. I mean, I personally didn't think that when they first mentioned, hey, we're gonna do Godzilla. Remember, like the first Godzilla movie,
yeah,
that it would turn into this. So that's pretty cool.
yeah.
In terms of substance, we're really trying to reach the far edges of it for substance.
Yeah.
You know, but I'm glad that they're really pushing it for it, and I'm glad that they put the Empire as kind of like, hey, we can give you substance outside of, so I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah. And yeah, for sure. We're gonna watch this. We're gonna see this one.
Oh, that's
Yeah, so
sick,
we'll give you
though.
guys updates on it, but yeah, that's
Looks nice. It looks good. I like the trailer. If I'm
Right?
being
It looks
honest.
pretty
It's
good.
It's actually
interesting.
pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty decent. Yeah, I just don't want anybody commenting any woke stuff there.
listen. It's
It
gonna
doesn't
be there.
need
we'll
it.
talk about the
Yeah,
whole
alright.
message part later on. But
It doesn't
guys,
need it.
thank you so much for listening. If you're listening to our podcast on Spotify, on Bean,
Yeah,
where else
Podbean.
are we on?
Yeah.
Sorry, Eric is on the whole distribution side.
Yeah, Apple Podcast. Stitch.
All of that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And yeah, guys, welcome back. So we are back now. More content
Yes.
of the same sort will be coming up soon.
Yeah. So actually, now that we have this place to do our recording,
Oh yeah.
we are more inclined now to just push out as much content as possible. So do
Okay.
look out, in terms of updates on that. You can do that by subbing to the channel, hitting that like button, and turning on your notifications so that when the next one pops up, you'll be right there with us.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah. And
We'll see you.
from Rick, Denzi, and I, thank you guys so much. And we'll see you in the next video.
We'll see you in the next video.
See you.
See you guys.
See you
Bye.
in the next podcast.
Video podcasting thing.